Hello everyone, and welcome to the NFT Gaming Noob channel. My name is Sam. I'll be your resident NFT gaming noob. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. I do not look at this as financial advice. This is just me sharing my experience, today in particular on Heroes and Empires. So keep that in mind, and hopefully this maybe helps a few of you out there. So jumping right into it, Heroes and Empires. This is a game that launched about 3 weeks ago now. It's a RPG tactical battler. And so I'm showing you here just their home screen. It's got play to earn, play to trade right across the top. Graphics are kind of cool. Here's some of their characters. You can read a little bit about it. You can see here they're planning on launching it on Google Play and the App Store, the Apple App Store soon. Right now you can only play it online, but it is coming to mobile. I've currently got it pre-ordered. I didn't pay anything, but noted as pre-ordered on my phone. So here you can read through some of their details. You can see that their token is the HE token. The max supply is 1 billion HE. It's on the Binance Smart Chain. There's the addresses if you're going to do any trading of it. You can read up on their different races: elves, beasts, demons, goblins, gods, humans, nagas, and undead. So there's and then you can see their roadmap. They're right about here in this area where they released the mainnet. Play to earn is available. Quests, you can join a clan. They've got some things they're working on here. Looks like you can stake the HE token at some time, or staking your hero NFTs. So that stuff's not live yet, so I won't be able to talk about that, but that might change some things for me personally. And then in April, I guess, of next year is when the full game will be coming out. You can look at their team. So there's that. Now, if you go to the Play Now, it'll start loading, but it won't load anything unless you connect a wallet. So it'll pop up with MetaMask here. So to really start getting into it, you need to connect your wallet. So I'll show you that on my Brave web browser where I already have my wallet connected. So once you connect your wallet will show up on the bottom left here that you're connected, and then you'll get this kind of like play screen here. So here's my my guys walking through this screen real quick. There's the guide, so you can click on the guide and it'll bring you to pretty much their white paper, and you can go through and do some reading on anything in particular you're curious about. Then they've got the marketplace, which is where players can buy and sell their different heroes. You can search for them, purchase them through here. It's pretty slick. Connect your wallet. I've bought quite a few heroes and my experience has been pretty good. And like I said, you got your wallet attached there, and then some of their socials. I've joined their Discord. I follow them on Twitter and all the things. They're pretty good and responsive on Discord. So now jumping into the actual gameplay. The first thing you do when you get in every day, you click on the little AFK box. So this is the rewards. This is why it's kind of referred to as like an AFK mobile. Your guys are doing stuff while you're not around, so you get some experience and some money and some common items. So like right there, I just leveled up. Cool. And actually I think leveling up to 30 probably, yeah, so leveling to 30 got me an achievement, so I got 2 HE. Cool. 50 cents. Rock on. So you see there that 2 HE got added to my in-game total. So going across the top here, you see your character. I think you can change your profile. I should probably change my name. I haven't done that. Shows you your wallet address, your level, what current stage you're on. the madness tower level you're on, your power rating, and then what season it is. So this is still, I think, like pre-season, so it's not a season yet officially. And then your level, so this is the HE that I have outside of the game in my wallet. So you can see here, if I look at assets, there's my 33 HE. So, and then the 38 is the HE in the game. To move this out of the game into your wallet, I think you need a minimum of 150. I haven't done that yet, but if you want to spend your in-game HE on the market, you do need to withdraw it to your wallet and then spend it. And then gold. So this is you get a ton of gold. I mean, I just got 18 in the 10 seconds I waited between clicking on the box. So you get a ton of gold. So you use gold to level up your characters. Then you can see your quests. So there's progress quests. This is just like I hit level 30. It was a progress quest. You can see the ones that are coming up closest to what you can accomplish. Your weekly quests, which, as I'll explain shortly, I'm not doing very well on. My team's not good enough to really progress right now. And then dailies. So then going through, to start off, the fortress and the store will be darked. It will be like grayed out. So the store I still don't have access to, because you need to get to chapter 3-1 to open the store. The fortress opened, I think, at like 2-3, somewhere in the 2s. That gives you access to the dungeons. The dungeon is somewhere where you can go through and pick. There'll be 2 totems you can pick from as you go along. You can see here. I tried fighting normal battle against these guys, and all my dudes died. So I stalled out on the dungeon, I think like 2 steps in. Again, my team isn't good enough to really progress right now. And the Madness Tower opened recently at like 2-16 or 17. So this has floors you can play through. So here, I'll just show you a quick example. Tower floor 5, I've got 5 common heroes at level 40. And if I hit battle, I'm going to lose. So what I did is I tried to get into this game at the lowest possible investment point, then to like recoup my money over time and just kind of like build my team by playing the game. And initially that was possible, kind of. So initially I bought 5 common heroes, leveled them up to 40, and was playing through the game. At the time, so you see there I lost. At the time, there were daily quests to level your hero 1 time, to enhance your gear 2 times, and then to win a campaign battle. So you'd get 10 for leveling a hero, 10 for enhancing a gear twice, and then 20 for winning a campaign battle. So I was able to log in every day, level a hero, enhance my gear, and win a campaign battle, and I'd get 40 points. And this 40-point chest used to reward initially 7 HE and a single arena scroll. So that scroll there is the PvP arena. Then they changed it relatively quickly, within a week of release, to be 5 HE. And within like 2 days of making that change, they got rid of the HE altogether on the 40 chest. So I went from being able to get 7 or 5 HE every day to now I can't get any. And for the dailies, the earliest you can get any HE reward is now at 100 points. As you can see here, it doesn't actually show HE for me. That is because you have to get past 5-1 before the 100 box has HE in it. It does have like 75 in it, so it's a significant increase in your rewards, but it's pretty tough to get there. So yeah, the fact that the devs are changing things on the fly kind of that quickly, I get it. They were apparently bot accounts doing kind of the same thing I was doing, making a minimal investment just doing the bare minimum to get their 5 or 7 HE every day, and then just sitting on it. So like they had scripts running, and they were running I don't know how many accounts, and so like the economy was getting destroyed. So I get why they had to make the changes, but it kind of sucks because now I've invested not a lot of money, but a little bit, and I'm kind of stuck. On the weeklies, I was never at a point where I could get very far here. Now here you only need to get to 80 and you get 50 HE, but you got to invest quite a bit, because to get there, you can win campaign battles without spending anything. You can get through the first floor of the dungeon without spending anything. Third floor, same thing. Purchase an item in the challenge shop, which is this store that will unlock if and when I get to 3-1. Madness Tower battles, which I showed you, you could win 5 of those. But, so even with those, so 10, 20, 40, 50, 60. So you can get 60 points for sure without spending anything. Cool. But you're still 20 points short of the HE. So now, you either have to ascend a hero 5 times, which I'm not 100% sure what it costs, but I think it might be like 20 HE at a minimum, just to combine them. So you gotta do that 5 times. So theoretically, you could do that and then sell what you get on the market. So as long as you can play the market well, you should kind of become like it should be almost a net zero to get this 20 points. Then you would get to the 50 a week. But that takes some like investing of HE, ascending heroes, and then selling it back on the market. Same thing with summoning. So instead of ascending to get those extra 20, you could maybe summon 5 times. Again, there's HE costs in that, but you can sell them on the market, so could be a net positive. And then you could, if you can't do any of those, you can win an arena battle 15 times. So I haven't been able to do arena yet because it doesn't unlock until 2-21, which is 2 more away from where I'm at. But theoretically, if you have a really good team, you could maybe do this one. But you're only going to get so many scrolls. For instance, I'm sitting on 18. So I've got 18 from just doing my dailies and stuff. So theoretically, I mean, you'll probably make enough scrolls to be able to do 15 arena battles a week, but winning them, I don't know. I've never done it, but I'm guessing it'd be pretty tough to win all 15. So regardless, getting the weeklies is tough. There's some options there. The clan store option. So joining a clan right now, on average, it'll cost you 80 HE just to get into a clan. So there's an investment there, but that does give you what looks like a relatively simple 10 points in the daily with the clan hunt, and then the weekly gives you 10 here as well. So I think in general, if you're going to play the game every day, the 80 HE investment into a clan, if it's a good clan, it's probably worth it. I haven't done it myself, but it could be. So kind of long story short on this stuff, it was relatively, I was making, I'll get into that when I get into, open my spreadsheet. So here we'll get into what I invested, and kind of what my thought process was getting into this game. So I got into this game about a week after it launched. So here's, it launched here around the Thanksgiving time frame. So HE was kind of around the 80 cent mark for a little bit. And then I jumped in right around here on December 3rd, 4th. So right in when HE was between like 45 and 50 cents. So I jumped in here, figured I'd build just a team of common heroes and just kind of get a feel for the game and see what was going on. So what I did is I bought, initially I bought a knight, there's a rabbit beast, a caster, a catapult, and a wolf. So that was my initial team, those 5. And I was able to get through the first full act, and quite a ways into the second act, by leveling these guys all up to 40. So leveling them up to past 10 is 8 HE, and past 20 is 13. So to get your heroes to 40, you have to invest 21 HE per hero to get to 40. And then gold, but like, gold's whatever, because you get a ton of it. So I got those 5 heroes, leveled them up to 40. I got stuck around 2-3. I think it was 2-3. That's when I ended up buying the friendly golem, and also the assassin bird, just to kind of get some variety in my team. Like some of the team makeups you're going against, there's better team comps that can get you there. So I figured, all right, well, buy a couple more common heroes and see what I can do. So I bought those guys, level them up to 40. So this is what I have right now. So in total, I bought 7 common heroes, leveled them to 40. This was the HE at the time when I was working on these dudes. So total, and I bought a little bit of extra HE. This is that 33 that's sitting in my wallet. So in total, on December 3rd or so, I spent $142 to start playing this game. And I was able to get to where I am today and made that 38 HE that I have in my account right now. But now I'm completely stalled out. Like I showed you, I couldn't do anything in the Madness Tower. Show you that on the campaign. So if I play the campaign battle right now, I tried every different composition of the 7 characters I have in every different spot to see if I could do any better. But this was by far the best I could get. So with my best 5 common heroes, my best like strategic layout, you'll see here, this isn't even close. Like I get annihilated. So my options now, as you'll see when I get to the defeat screen, is level heroes up, enhance gear, change formation, or summon heroes. But obviously I can't even summon heroes yet because I'm not far enough along in the campaign. So I'd have to invest a decent amount, and because I can't accomplish the dailies or even come close to accomplishing the dailies right now to get any value back, I'm a little hesitant to invest. I probably will, but I'm a little hesitant. So first lesson learned, don't buy common heroes. If you're going to get into this game, just go for rares. Also, do not buy chests. These things are crazy overpriced. Don't buy them unless you're like total super rich and want to gamble. Buy them off the marketplace. I checked before starting this up. The best case scenario right now, actually let's go through this first. So I'm into it $142.54. If I were to just say screw it, cut bait, sell everything, current value, this is what I could sell my dudes for. So if I sell my dudes, I lose all the HE that I put into leveling them. So I'd be essentially throwing 21 HE down the drain per character. But you can see here, the market for heroes is actually up. So like the golem was a wash, but like my knight went up by 7, the rabbit went up by 10. So the heroes on the marketplace are actually more expensive now. I mean, obviously the HE is worth less, so technically they're still worth less, but whatever. If I wanted to cut bait, I could sell all this stuff for around 198 HE. I have 69 in my wallet. So total I've got 267 of value at the current value of 23 cents. I could cash out theoretically at about $62. So I'd take a net loss of $80, could walk away, whatever. Not going to do that. I'm just going to let it sit for now. I'm just going to let it sit, keep clicking my AFK box, level my main character, my character, and seeing where the game goes. I mean, the devs have made changes to the quests already twice in 3 weeks, and even more than that. So maybe some changes will bring me back in. But actually what I'm probably going to do, I've been watching the price of HE, and it seems to be kind of leveling out here. So drop down to a low of around 18 cents. It's come back up and it's kind of settled in at the 22, 23 cent mark. If this continues until the start of the next weekly, what I'm going to do personally is I'm going to jump on the market and I'm going to buy Leonidas and Rafiki. So these are 2 rare beast heroes. And right now they're at like 81, 82 HE each. And so I figured I'd have to get them up to speed and give me a fighting chance. I'd level them to 40, so that'd cost me 21 HE each. So I could invest 205 HE right now at the current price. So if I threw another $50 at the game, I could then get 2 more beasts. With 2 more beasts, my team will then, I'll be able to field the team of all beasts. Because my wolf is, my warrior rabbit, and the catapult, strangely, is a beast. And so for synergies, you can see for beasts, where is the synergy thing? I thought it showed somewhere. There we go. There it is. So for beasts, so if I field a team of 5 beasts, if I buy those 2 rare beasts, that'll make it so that all my beasts get plus 9% attack damage every hit or ability cast up to 10 stacks. So it'll buff my whole team. Adding 2 rares, my team should be quite a bit better, and we'll maybe see how far I can get. I think in the end I'm going to have to go to a point where I have a full team of rares, and the beasts seem pretty solid and reasonably cheap. So I'm going to buy those 2. First off, if the HE market stays kind of even, buy into those 2 for $50 and see where it goes. I'll be streaming this on my Twitch, so if anybody cares to follow, I'll be posting that on a schedule once I decide to do it, and we'll see what happens. See how far I can get. See if I can get to a point where I can start regularly hitting. First, I need to get to 5-1. And then see if I can get to a point where I can regularly hit that daily quest. And then my whole idea or thought process is I'd like to get to a point where I'm either making a little bit back or staying pretty even. Like, I'm not looking to make hundreds of dollars from this game. I know that's unreasonable, but I'd also like to not have to spend, $1,000 to play this game, because it's not worth it to me for that. I mean, it's a fun game. I mean, if it wasn't fun, I'd cut bait already. I wouldn't have bought those 2 extra common heroes trying to get to this point. It is a fun game. I enjoy it. I do think that the future is relatively bright, other than the devs making some knee-jerk reaction decisions. That's a little scary. But there's quite a few people. The market is pretty healthy. And if and when they successfully launch their mobile app, I think at a minimum, HE is going to spike at that point. So it'll give me, and at that point, if I'm not enjoying myself, that should give me and anybody else who wants to get out an opportunity to bail and hopefully make their money back. But I think once that goes live, because the game is pretty well polished, is quite enjoyable, my guess is this game's got a pretty bright future, and HE, this is probably the lowest it's going to get. That's just a guess from my side. And that's how I'm going to proceed and, make my decisions from there. Now, if you wanted to instead try and make just the cheapest 5-man rare team of one race to see how far you can get with that, I did check and see and did the math. If you wanted to do a full human team of rares, which from talking to people on Discord and seeing some reviews isn't a great team, which is why it's the cheapest team, of course. But I think you could probably get pretty far. I don't know how far, but if you wanted to, you could buy these 5 rare humans. You could see Ka, Durin, and Akila are the cheapest rares out there, so that should tell you how good they are. Not very. And then Jita and Vi are a little more expensive. Jita apparently is just a horse, just amazing. One of the best ones out there. So you could potentially buy Jita and some others, to make even better team, but I'm just going synergy if you wanted all humans. So you could get 5 all humans, current market cost and then again to level to 40. Because I think if you leveled this team to 40, I'd hope you could at least get to like 3-1, maybe to 5-1. I don't know. But to give yourself a fighting chance, at the current market, you could buy the 5-man human rare team, level them to 40. You'd be in at about a little over 800 HE at the current price. You'd be in an investment. If you wanted to start this today, you'd have to spend about $200. Now, to me, this game is worth $200. So if I hadn't already, kind of started down this path, I wouldn't get into this game right now. So in that respect, I don't recommend you get into this game unless like this game looks like super up your alley and like you're really excited about it. This isn't a $200 game, and the odds that you're going to make your money back anytime soon, at least quickly, slim to none. At current rate, if you were able to do the daily every day and say you can net that full 75 every day as profit, I don't know if you can, because you got to summon or you got to ascend, so the odds of that even being possible are pretty low. And then you do the weekly. So what was the weekly? The weekly, I think, was it 75 or 100? Weekly. Can't click. 50. So it's 50. So you got 75 times 7 plus 50. So best case scenario, you're making 575 HE a week if it stays at 23 cents. Okay, that's unreasonable, because I don't think you can't do the summon a hero 5 times or ascend a hero. No, sorry, you can't do the daily, the summon a hero or ascend a hero for positive. Regardless, this is going to be a net loss. You're going to have to spend HE to do one of these two. So I think you can maybe net like 30 HE a day. Say we can net 30 HE a day. So maybe you can make $60 a week. Maybe. Best case scenario. But I think like you're going to have to be putting some of the HE that you're getting back into your team to be able to keep progressing, to keep winning Madness Tower battles, to keep progressing in the campaign. So there's going to be some type of investment back into the game of your HE. So maybe 50% value back. So maybe you're making, best case scenario, maybe making $20 to $30 a week. So you can make that $200 initial investment back in like 2 to 3 months. That's what I'm hoping for, because at this point, I'll be in, if I do what I plan to do, I'll be in for $200. And I'll probably have to buy more than that, because I don't think my 3 common beasts and my 2 rares are going to get me much further. I'm going to have to buy some more rare beasts to add to the team. So I'll have to keep putting some money in, which I'm probably going to do, because again, I am enjoying the game, and I'm already I got 1 foot already in the water, so we'll see where it goes. But yeah, so in general, personally, I wouldn't recommend you get into this game right now. Again, unless you're really excited about it, or if you do some research and you see the potential that I do in the mobile app, and you're really excited about that, then maybe go the human route that I explained, the $200 human route, and see how far you can get. As you can see here, there's 9,600 heroes for sale. Price is definitely on average higher in HE, which is technically lower than it was last week, because HE's half the price it was. But the economy seems pretty solid. So, yeah, again, this is one of the beasts I plan on buying. Although that was the one I was going to buy, so you can see who sold. Let me split lines. So, yeah, in general, that's my review. I do think there's potential. I just think that the floor price is way too high, and you really can't make anything back until you spend a lot of money. And that's what I'm finding with a lot of these NFT games, unfortunately, is to make anything, you gotta get in. You gotta spend like $5,000, $6,000, $2,000 to even start making a trickle back. And that's just too much of an investment for me before I have a chance to know if I really like the game. So yeah, I think a lot of these games, that's a big struggle for them, is that their initial investment. There's a lot of them that I've already checked off my list that I'm not even going to try. Like quick couple examples for me is Farland. Looks kind of cool for mobile. But I mean, when your floor price to get into a like meh looking mobile with meh graphics, I'm not spending $270 to even like to try it. Like, nope, not happening. So that one's pretty much off the list for now. A bunch of them. Like, I'm really looking to get into a game for under $100 to at least get a feel for how I like it. And yeah, so that's where I'm at on this one. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out. Feel free to leave a comment or join the Discord. That'll be linked below. If you have any, share your experiences. Maybe somebody tries out the full human rare team. Let us know how far you get. But yeah, again, hope this helps. Hopefully people start watching some of this stuff. And I'll be streaming later tonight and the rest of the week. So have a good one.